Welcome back, adventurers and legends. Tonight, we venture deep into the toxic mist of the enchanted forest. I'll be bringing to life a terrifying yet majestic forest green dragon. A beast that breathes poisonous gas and lurks beneath the moonlight canopy. Grab your gear. Grab your snacks. It's time to dive into this legendary art adventure. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm Ethan, also known as Elf. My channel is ELFSAR. Welcome to my stream. This is an art stream where I draw something from start to finish before your eyes, and then we give it away to a lucky viewer. That's right. Tonight's challenge is a adult forest dragon. We've been doing baby dragons for the past 4 episodes, I think. It's time to get serious now. It's seriously adult. It's not going to be a mature stream. Don't worry. This should be family friendly. However, there's going to be an adult forest green toxic gas dragon, which is massive, ancient, and cloaked in a poisonous fog. This creature has survived for centuries, ruling the forest with its deadly breath and glowing eyes. I'll be trying to capture its ferocity on paper. Wow. I welcome you all again to this art adventure. Please hit that like button on the YouTube if you're watching, as it helps out the stream immensely. And maybe consider subscribing so we can kind of grow to be as mighty and powerful as the dragon we're about to draw. Okay. Also, I have to say a huge shout out to my amazing patrons for the supporting me, for the fact that you guys make this stream, and these legendary nights possible. Thank you so much. If you want to support as well and join the Art Forge, you can check out my shop at ELFSAR-shop.fourthwall.com. I'll say it 3 times. ELFSAR-shop.fourthwall.com. ELFSAR-shop.fourthwall.com. The reason why I'm sending you there is basically there's merchandise there, there's prints, even some original artwork. If you want to get your hands on some and support the stream at the same time, it's a great way to do it. So, enough. Okay. I guess the only other promos I'll do right now, while I got your attention, is join the guild on Twitter, Blue Sky, and we also have a Discord that you can share your art and stay connected. So, I did mention about winning a drawing, didn't I? Yes, I did. So, in order to do that, let me take you over to the giveaway screen here. So, we have a Battle Royale style giveaway set up. What's a stream without a little battle, right? You can enter to win this final artwork once it's complete, and join a Battle Royale. So stick around. Make sure to mark it in chat, and your name will be entered into the arena. Only one can claim victory, of course, and take home the dragon. Okay, let me get to the art table. Let's do that now. Where am I? Oh. Welcome. All right. So I'm going to be drawing basically here in a top-down view for you guys to enjoy. Oh man. All right. I guess let's sharpen the pencils and summon this beast. I'll start the drawing. Feel free to ask questions, share your art journey, or just hang out. As the toxic forest mist thickens. Gosh. Okay. Let's get going, shall we? I am late this time around, and I do apologize to everyone. I do apologize if you, What? What's going on? Somebody just became a channel member, an adventurer Dude, who is that? That is Saphira Thorn. My God. My God, thank you so much. I appreciate you. That is awesome. Guess what? That gets you extra entries on the wheel. Let's go. Now, from what I understand, I did try to contact you, Potato Time. The bot is broken right now. Normally you enter the exclamation point Toxin in the chat and it will automatically add you to the wheel. It's not doing that right now. It doesn't seem to be working. So I do apologize. I'm gonna have to do this manually by hand. So we're going old school. We're going old school with this. I tried contacting him. I think he's in a different time zone. I think he might be asleep. So, and I have a later start time than normal. So, yeah, my apologies. But without further ado, let's grab Saphira here. Saphira Thorn, a new YouTube member. Thorn, there we go. I'm just gonna type it out. 25. Perfect. Great to see you. Great to see you. Thank you so much. And I appreciate the mods, Nukem Bots. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I need to catch up on chat though. Because you guys are just fierce. You guys are amazing. GamerCam asks, why does the Forest Dragon have to be so toxic though? It just is, man. It's just, you know, you can't blame the parents, right? It's just how the dragon was raised. Okay. All right. So, you guys are saying hail to each other. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Woo! All right. And I do apologize. I am starting a little bit later than normal. I've been trying to do earlier streams. However, life gets in the way. And, listen, you know, when consistency is kind of key to success, right? And when I'm inconsistent, it affects your schedule, and I respect your time. So please forgive me. But I'd rather be late than never, right? Ah! I'm caught! My wheel is on my cord. Hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. How is the music level, guys? Is it too loud? Is the music too loud? I've been having audio issues. My last stream, oh man, my last stream didn't have great audio. So we're working on that. Please let me know in the chat. If it sucks, say something. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's get this going. We're gonna do, where am I gonna start with? We're going green today. We're definitely going green today. Going green, we're going on up. The elf stock is going up. Let's go. Where is my bloody, I'm gonna sharpen it. Okay. Get in position here. Grab that so I don't forget. Okay, perfect. All right, stream is okay. We're all good. I think we're good. I will keep my eye on the chat for entries too. But we're kind of going to do old school, so. Ooh, okay. This is always the toughest part. Where to begin the drawing. Always the toughest part. Elizabeth says the audio is good. Can I get a second? Can I get a second that the audio is good? The levels are okay. You guys aren't saying I'm muted, so I guess that's a good sign. I'll take that as a win. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna take my glasses off for a second. All right, let's get this going. How do we do this? Let's do a... Where do we start? We start with an eye. So one of the things that is really important when beginning a drawing is to kind of work out your composition. Composition is very, very important. So a lot of times what's used in, and you'll study this in art school, basically, is that a great composition is a triangle. A triangle, whether it's going down or up. You want the eye to bounce around the page in that fashion. Now, of course, artists will play with that and do asymmetrical drawings and things like that, and really be cheeky with it. And that's, you know, that's the play of art, right? That's what makes things interesting, right? Interesting, yeah. So we're gonna try and keep we're gonna do a kind of a profile shot. And what my plan is basically is to do a profile of the dragon and have kind of that toxic mist kind of like enveloping it. I think it would be cool. I think that's the general plan. What the hell are you guys doing? Dale Bold, the bold one.
Elsa,
how dare you throw pennies at me?
Because you got one.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. How you doing, man? How you been? I hope you've been well. All right, let's do a snout, basically here. Try and get an idea of that's where the eye is going to be. So we're going to kind of have, I don't know, maybe we'll do the mouth kind of open like that. And kind of figure out. So we'll have the jaw kind of come down here, maybe. I'm just kind of roughly giving myself kind of an idea. And then we'll refine it later, right? So have it kind of come up like that. You guys know I love putting horns on dragons, right? So we're gonna do a horn. How big do I want the horn to be? Well, and how far do we want it traveling as well? Nice flowy horn. A nice flowy horn. Maybe we'll have the horn kind of go outwards. That might not be a bad idea. Almost like a goat, you know, like a goat horn. How they kind of twist and twirl. They're so big that they twist in their growth. Again, this is going to be an adult dragon. It's going to be a massive dragon, right? We're going to do massive. So we're going to have, my idea is maybe have the dragon somewhat have leaves on it. Moss, maybe? Would be kind of a cool thing. Have maybe the leaves instead of scales? Or there's moss all over the scales? I haven't decided. Let's do... We could always do a secondary horn, too. Something like that. Maybe something... We'll play with some leaves. Something like that, billowing off. Gonna come down. Again, I want it fading into the mist, so I'm not going to draw too much further downwards. I think that is the plan, is that we're going to have it kind of disappear. Or the mist will come billowing up. So we're going to have like leaves and stuff like that kind of coming off there and into the mist. Kind of, yeah, something like that. I know, hard to see, right, guys? Hard to see. I'm not confident yet in what I'm doing, so that's why I'm not pushing very hard on the paper. Again, we're kind of in that exploratory phase of figuring out what it's going to look like. Big teeth. We want some big teeth, maybe. Oh, hi. Hi there, Backup. You came to join us. Hello, sweetie. How you doing? It's a little too early for a break. Hi. Hi. You came to inspect me. Did you have a good dinner? Yeah? Okay, you can come out and hang out. You want to lay down? You can lay down. That is my dog Backup. He is a 2.4-year-old. And he gets into mischief. What are you doing? That is my slipper. You leave that alone. Backup. He's up to no good. You look at him. Look how mischief he is. Can you see? Is he on screen? Oh no, you can barely see him. Backup. Leave my slippers. Leave it. Be a good boy. You wanna lay down? You lay down? The tail stops wagging. Oh my god. Oh, hail Backup. Okay. I think I want to go like that with the jaw. Yeah, okay. I think I figured it out. And then I'll have the tooth, the jaw kind of jut out like that. And we'll do like a lip here. And then I'm gonna do like grass and weeds hanging off the edge of the chin. We'll do that. Cool. Okay. We're working it out. We're figuring it out. All right. We're gonna do a big brow here on the top. Yes, I like it. I like it. I'll have this kind of curve more. Like that. And it'll come down. You know what? Yeah, it's fine. I think I like that. That works. He took off. Okay. Alright, so far so good. I like kind of that flowy. It's missing something though, right? It's kind of boring, right? Didn't I say it was under a moonlight canopy? I think I did. I think we're gonna draw a moon. And we're gonna put a moon in the background today. So I just drew myself a circle. A full moon. A full moon. I should be more, Okay, cool. I think what we're gonna do too is we're gonna start with the background and we're gonna draw into the background. So let's get this moon kind of sorted, shall we? Okay, so a moon. The man in the moon. Let me just add Just allowing some of the wax in the paper to accept it. We might go over it again with paint later, but right now, just kind of roughly. Now I'm trying to remember the shape here. Of the moon. There's always a man in the moon, right? There was always like almost a face you could see. How is everybody's evening? I hope you guys are okay. Bizarre moon shape, right? Well, it's round. So at least we got that part right. Okay. All right. Let's test out the colors. We'll see how we do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a kind of bluey sky kind of color. I'm just going to start filling the background. And I think it's okay if I go into the moon a bit. Because you know how like the sky, you know, you don't see black on the moon when you look up at the sky, right? You see almost like a blending of the sky color and, you know, the glow of the moon. I'm just gonna lay in some. Okay. We'll see how much this sinks into the paper, right? I think this is kind of where I want it to start to blend. We haven't really determined our color yet for the Toxin. I mean, I imagine it's going to be like, it's got to be somewhat green, right? The dragon's green is going to be breathing green Toxin. Let me just move some of this into the paper here. So what I'm using right now is just a smudge stick. Just getting this fine powder deep into the paper. I'm gonna have to redraw the horns, obviously. Okay. Green, 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 green. Kind of a nice. What's more yellow than I want? I think almost I need a white in it as well. Yeah, I think that. Hail, Buckbeak. Good to see you. How are you? We're doing an adult dragon today. Aha. I clipped Luna's nails? Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's actually really important for dogs to get their nails clipped. If their nails grow too long, it makes it very difficult and uncomfortable for them as their toes get kind of crunched up, and it's painful for them to walk, right? Yeah, it's some dogs grow a lot faster than others too. Some even the hair between their toes need trimming. Yes, as I said in the beginning of the stream, the bot is not working. Potato Time, I couldn't get a hold of him. So the bot does not seem to be working. So I do apologize. It's not automatically adding you to chat. However, if you type it in the chat, I will add you guys manually. But you have to type it normal. Just hit. Yeah, I do apologize. I was trying to get a hold of him, but he's in a different time zone than me, and he might be sleeping, and that's why I didn't see it. So I do apologize. The bot just doesn't seem to be working right now. So it's probably something simple too. All right, you okay. All right, we got Elizabeth has entered. If you guys want to enter, maybe do so now, because that's why I'm currently adding things to the wheels, so it's a good time to do it. Just say D-Live. Done. Perfect. So far, the only one I've seen is Elizabeth. Has anybody else entered? I'm looking for... I'm not seeing it. Okay, interesting. I'm looking at restream chat, so I don't know if maybe if it's not repeating it. Let me try. If I type it. If I type it with the exclamation point, what happens? Oh yeah, it's not appearing up at all. Not showing up at all. So what I'll do is I will give me 1 second. I'm going to go and change it on the thing and just say there's no exclamation point, and that way people can enter. Let me quickly change that right now. All right. There we go. All right. That should be fixed now. So I got Buckbeat. Buckbeat has been entered into the giveaway. I didn't realize that the exclamation would show up, or make it show up in chat for me. All right, Buckbeak, you have been entered from the YouTube. All right, if you guys can keep an eye out for me, that'd be great. Let me know when somebody has entered. Or if you guys see if anybody else has entered by scrolling up, let me know. Because it's not appearing in my chat. I guess the restream has it so the exclamation point commands don't show up. Safira did too. Thank you so much. I will add her as well. Perfect. Awesome. It's actually a great time to enter, guys, because there's not a lot of names on the wheel. Right now, there's only 23 entries, so your chances to win are pretty high. Okay. All right, we got a nice, cool-looking dragon going on. We're going to add to the cloud as we draw the dragon because we kind of want to work this stuff over top of it, right? So just to give myself just a little bit of a, I do kind of want it whiter here just to make this kind of really stand out. So I'm adding a little bit more white to this part. And actually, to be honest, I want to add a little bit white here too, because I want this to really be, I want more contrast, right? So this is kind of step one. Well, step two. Step one was sketching out the dragon itself, just so that we know where we need to put our background. Step two is adding a background. And then step three is we're us going to be working back into that background. If that makes sense to everyone. Moon, yeah, I'm probably going to go back into it with paint. Probably. But it's there. We know where it is. No mistake. Blend that out in. Blend it all in. Nice. Cool. Let's go brush around. I don't know. Oh, it's right over here. Push all the excess stuff off the page. Cool. All right. Step three. We're having a... That was weird. We're having a drinky poo. All right. 2.9. Oh yeah, Elizabeth, you could actually do a gallery show with my work. You have, I think, what is it, 22 or 23 drawings to date over the course of, what was it, 4 or 5 years, right? I think in that time, it's very rare that you've missed an art stream, maybe 1 or 2 in that span, which is incredible. But yeah, you've got a really substantial collection. Absolutely. My only hope is I do hope my recommendation is get some art frames that they do it at bulk, like on Amazon. You can get some just nice black art frames to put them in. That would be my recommendation to display them, right? Because they're meant to be displayed on the wall. You can almost do a whole wall of them if you want, but I understand. I think you have them in a binder, don't you? You have them in a. Yeah, I keep records of everything, so I know exactly how many people have won, how many times people, like I've got it all tracked. In fact, I even have a ArtStream winners list in the About section that you can click on, and you can see every single drawing, when it was done, who won it, maybe it was possibly donated to somebody else, whether they claimed it digitally, whether it's got a full list of all the claimed stuff. You can click that link and go through each and every one. It's a long list. What was it? It's 259 plus, because in there is also sometimes there's commissions, or sometimes there was promo stuff or stuff like that. I don't know. It's the numbers don't line up. However, this is the 259th giveaway on the channel. Let's what am I gonna do now? Let's see. We need to work stuff back, so I need to start drawing basically. We get to get to the fun part. The fun part starts now. What do I want to start with though? I don't know, man. I think all your pencils are not sharp though, which makes it really hard to draw. I don't know where to put this. I'm gonna put this here on my new art workbench that my patrons provided me. Thank you so much. You guys rock. Oh yeah, I did do a drawing of Jamie, your late bird. Yep. And I think I don't remember, but I actually might have, I don't have it as a giveaway, but it was obviously, but it was, I think it might be featured there somewhere on the right now that just kind of cycles through a lot of the most, a lot of the drawings we've done live on the channel. I don't remember. I don't think I did Jamie live. I think that was off stream is when I did that. But it might be featured there. Keep your eye out. Okay, drawing time. Let's see what this looks like. All right. What do I want? Okay, before I do that, oh my God, Elf, you're just the worst. I am the worst. We're gonna add some shadows. We're gonna do our eye. Once we get our eye on, then it'll start looking like something. All right. Here we go. I hope I didn't miss somebody in the giveaway. That's my only, some people might have done it early in the stream and then taken off, and I'm like, it didn't work. I don't know. Maybe you guys are like, yeah, less competition, haha. Okay. All right, perfect. I think that works. Guess we're gonna do a tongue. So maybe what I can do is provide myself a shadow that I can work back into. That might be better. Sabotage the competition. No, it's just the bot's not working, and I've done it for years. You know, in fact, I even made, believe it or not, the earlier art streams. If you look on my YouTube channel and you go to like the earlier art streams, you'll see it's drastically different. In between, while I'm drawing, we did a challenge game that people could, in the audience, could challenge me to a dice roll game. And so I was constantly being interrupted while drawing. It was a bit of a challenge for me to keep up with it. So this is a cakewalk. This is nothing. It's all good. But also back in the day, we used to do, I would call it at the end of the stream or a random time during the stream is when you could enter to win it. And it's just not, I just find, I like the bot because it, you know, respects people's time, right? You know, I appreciate anybody's visit, whether they spend 5 minutes or, you know, hang out during the stream, right? Wolf! Sent a comment drop. Thank you, Wolf. That's very kind of you. Hail, Wolf. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I'm adding shadows. The reason why I'm doing, so what I'm using is an ink pen, a brush tip. And the reason why I'm using that is because, this takes a little bit of time to dry. But if I go with pencil crayon over on top, the wax will go on top of the pen and stand out, right? So I can't, you could do it the other way around, but I won't be able to get the same kind of effect. So it actually matters what you start with, because we're building on top of it, right? So let's see, we're gonna go down here. I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of a, like these are the plates. And I think we're gonna do like, again, kind of out of leaves and stuff like that. Wolf, good to see you. Thank you for chatting too. Appreciate that. Great charting so far. We just got started. But yeah, it'll come out. I do like using the black paper sometimes. Creates a different effect and can lead to some really dynamic drawings. Also looks really good on stream. Maybe go dark here. Let's see what happens if I can fade it out. Like that. Okay. And then this, I'm trying to get some layering going of like multiple leaves. So there's gonna be a lot of. I'm free to like fine tune it later too. I don't like the direction it's going. Here we're gonna have a horn. I didn't know where I was gonna put that horn. I think right here, right? We're gonna do a horn here. Yeah, sounds good to me. And there's gonna be a horn as well coming up this way. Like so, I guess? Yeah. A lot of darkness that we'll get. We'll work it out. Cool. But you see how it's like drawing a little bit lighter. You can almost start seeing a shape. Almost. What I will do is I'll put some moonlight on the top of the head to make that really stand out, I think. No, nostril. Luna's fed. Nice. I'm sure Luna appreciates that. Cool. All right. We need. Just for giggles, let's make this eye yellow. Just so that we know that there's an eyeball there. Oh, I'm sure, Elizabeth. There's a high chance that there's drawings that you've won, and you've got them. You've got them, the live ones. I hope you treasure them. I hope they bring you happiness. Yeah, that yellow just pops it, right? It just pops. Ooh, yellow glowing eye. Okay. Now that I've done that, I want to blend it with a lighter green, maybe? Or bluey green. Is that going to be darker? That might be darker. Really, I want to let some of that paper work. Let's actually start figuring this out, right? Let's maybe work from the eye. We'll work from the eye. That might be a great way to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work in some different leaves. And so what I'm doing is I'm drawing kind of a high point. So I'm doing kind of like a very strong, where I'm putting a little bit more pressure on the paper. And then I'm just fading it out into that shadow that we laid down before to create that kind of, you can see how that looks like layered depth, like leaves sitting on top of one another. That's kind of the effect that we want, right? Because that also, when you lay leaves on top of each other, they kind of almost look like scales, right? And so we're playing with that. We're playing with that idea that the scales are kind of just really, really hard leaves. And so it's not that hard, guys. It's not a difficult thing. Anybody could do this, right? You just simply, it's just about kind of knowing a technique on how to do it. But once you do that, you practice it a couple times on a piece of a notepad or whatever. Take a pencil, do it. You can do it with any color. You can do it with graphite. Anybody can do it. Try it. Try doing a row and layering it. And you'll be pleasantly surprised. Now, granted, colored paper does help, right? Having a black piece of paper, you've already got half the battle done. But if you don't, put down some ink, some black ink or blue ink or whatever color you want, dark ink. Let it dry. And then take a colored pencil. And give it a shot. A lighter colored pencil. You'll be pleasantly surprised. All right, now. That's kind of the brow going. We're going to do like a brow going across. So it'll be a forehead here. However, we're going to go with a little bit of a lighter color. Because again, we want that moonlight there, right? So I'm thinking of the moonlight being there. However, these are kind of in the way. So that's why I'm kind of drawing them right now. Okay. Hey, Saphira. We did add you. I know the bot isn't working, but we did add you to the wheel because you tried doing it earlier. So now I changed it now. Don't put the exclamation point, guys. Just write Toxin. If you write Toxin, you'll get added to the giveaway wheel. It's free entry. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, so where the eye is, it's going to be where a lot of the smallest kind of speckles, I guess, what do we call it? Little tiny details would be. Nice. Okay. Like a freckle, exactly. Well, yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, that works. It's a good way to describe it. And yeah, part of my, my desire is to try to inspire others to, start drawing again. If you haven't drawn in a while, by human nature, you are born to be able to do it. You, from, caveman paintings on the wall to, seeing faces in clouds, you have the innate vision to be able to do something creative, And the more you do it, the better you get. I like that. It's kind of folding outwards. Your right hand is what holding you back? Yes, it's, physical injuries and whatnot can be, a painful thing. Obviously, exercise and movement is the key to solving that issue. Doing certain exercises multiple times during the day. I have to do that for my wrist, right? Everyone knows here my wrist is pretty trashed. I've got some, an injury that I don't think I can recover from. However, what I can do is exercise it and make sure that, I try not to lose the movement, right? Because as soon as that's gone, I'm gonna have to start doing really bad drawings with my left hand. One of these days we should do a left-handed only drawing and see how bad it actually is. We should probably do that one time. I'm just afraid. I'm really terrified of doing it. I'll have to tape my right hand behind my back. Because I'll be tempted. All right. Cool. Okay. I like that. We're going to create this line here. I think would be really cool to have this kind of zoom out like that. Okay. Now, on the flip side, we've got that. What else can I guess we have to do some of them here. But I want to create an extra thick shadow here so that I really emphasize this line. So what I'm doing is I'm going a little bit further down from this top line, and that's what's going to create that shadow. And I'm going to work my way back up so that it ends. So it's almost like we're drawing a line underneath it. It's the shadow shape, right? So I'm just going to close it here. See how it's like we've kind of come to a point. And actually, I want to do another shadow here, too. So I'm going to stop short there. How am I doing this? How big do I want these things, too? This is the kind of... I'm going to change the shape of the leaf. I think that's what I want to do. Does that work? Yeah. All right, let's see where this up here is. I'm going to go up a little bit higher. I'm just going to do a ridge. Yeah, okay. So I think that'll work. So we're going to do a little ridge around the nostril. So there is a nostril there. This is where the end of that's going to be. It's kind of weird right now because this is dark and we're going to make it light eventually. But right now it looks a little weird. then how are we're gonna draw this line here? So I'm gonna have a line there. Okay, so this. And I know I've erased the teeth, but the teeth will be drawn in afterwards, which will add that ferocity to the dragon. Again, this is no cute baby dragon. This is an adult. The baby dragons are cute. The adult, yeah, it should be terrifying. Cool. You're gonna do a drawing blindfolded, Elizabeth. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not brave enough to do that. Okay. All right. So really what we're trying to just make it make sense, right? Make this make sense. This is where the kind of lip thing is going to be. I kind of feel like I need to like change up the colors a little bit. Just every now and then. I don't want it to be all one tone. Do I have a lighter one? I do. I don't use that yet. I think maybe more of a turquoise color would be kind of cool. Where is it? There it is. There it is. There it is. Don't look at fierce. All right. How's that look? Hello, back up, sweetie. How you doing? Oh, my good boy. Yeah, music can affect your hand for sure. Definitely, music and art is. Do I want to have that so forward? Maybe I want to put it back a little bit. Hard to say. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? Welcome. How are you? The bot is not working today, so we're kind of doing it old school. When you want to enter, just hit the word Toxin. No exclamation part needed, and I'll add you to the wheel. Yeah, it's unfortunately it just was not working today. Tried my best to get it working, but I need Potato Time's help. There we go. We'll add you to that wheel, old school style. There we go. And it's on YouTube. Boom, you have been entered on the wheel. You just woke up from a nap. Oh, well, I hope you had a wonderful nap. Today we're doing an adult dragon. We tried something new at the very beginning of the stream. And, yeah, we've been doing baby dragons for the last little while now. That, we're going to do an adult dragon today. And so it's a forest toxic gas dragon. Right now we're putting just some teeth on this guy. A dragon with gas, that's right, toxic gas. You don't want to be anywhere near this dragon. Hey, back up, what you doing? You don't go into my garbage. No, no, no. Hello, sweetie, come over here. Come over here. Hey, Pookie. How you doing, bud? What you doing? What you doing? Yes? Good boy. What are you eating? What are you eating? You got your mouth. I always gotta inspect it. Okay. We'll do a big tooth there, and I think we'll do a big tooth on the other side too. I'm gonna need the background to be a little bit more complete though, before I go into that. What you doing? I'm gonna take that and we're just gonna blend that in a bit. Go. Nice. right. Okay, on the flip side, it's more of a blue. Do I want a blue? It's more of a purple. I actually might do it with a pen, to be honest, just to make it look really dynamic. I think that might be the plan. Okay. So we're not done with the mouth yet. There's a lot more we got to do. But for now, I think we're just gonna move on with the plant stuff that we got to do. And again, we're gonna be putting moonlight on the top of the head. So I'm kind of leaving that for now. Okay. Let's change the color up a little bit. The horns. What color are the horns? I always want the kind of almost like a bark. Would be nice. Need to kind of like bluey gray. Put a bit of rings around the horns, doesn't hurt. I'm just barking at something. It's kind of nice, I think. And this side too. Hey, Buckbeak, how you doing? Welcome back. Are you checking on my progress? You like the green? You like the green color so far? Nice. We're going to do moonlight on the tip of this as well. Goat horns away. Do I want that going all the way up? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with like that and then around. Okay. You're a sucker for emerald green. Oh, okay. Is that by chance your birthstone? Emerald? Are you a May baby? Ba-ba-bum. Ruby is your birthstone, but that's your mother's birthstone. Okay. Well. Nothing wrong with liking green. So until I've got that white highlight here, I'm having a hard time deciding where everything's got to go. So we may end up having to put that color down, but I kind of got to work out what's going on here too. You tried those awful Harry Potter flavored jelly beans one time. Oh yes, yes, yes. The you know, curiosity is what gets us, right? What do they taste like? What is a jelly bean that's called earwax? What does that taste like? Soap and freshly mowed grass you liked? Oh, okay. Have you tried butterbeer? I mean, clearly you like Harry Potter, because like buckbeak, that comes from Harry Potter as well. Cool. They definitely taste as they're described. Oh. Birdie Bots, every flavor beans. Ah. I had the pleasure of actually going to the Warner Brothers Harry Potter the Ride, which was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And that's where we tried butterbeer and some interesting flavored beans. You tried making your own butterbeer. Oh. Oh, I'm sure there's tons of recipes online. For sure. Okay. That. Do I go into a white is the question. I think I should. Because I can't see it. So I need to start giving myself some highlights here. I have it close to white. Let's try this one. You've made butterbeer before, Stephanie? It's a mixture of cream soda and caramel. Butterscotch flavoring. Well, where's the hops? Yeah, it's non-alcoholic. I'm sure there's alcoholic versions though. You're pretty sure that the cream soda was the recipe you used? Yeah? Or some heavy cream? I always thought buttermilk was in it. I don't know why. I guess that's the cream part, I guess. Alright, I gotta make sense of this. What's going on here? Oh, no doubt there's alcohol versions. Yep, heavy cream. That's right. I'm sure there were lots of very adult Harry Potter parties in college and like. I without a doubt there was a frat out there that made their whole thing about Harry Potter. Trying to make heads or tails of this. I mean, obviously it's a head, not a tail. But slowly trying to figure it out. We're getting there. Again, we're gonna have this kind of slowly kind of coming out of the mist, and we're gonna have some billowing mist in front as well. Eyeball. Do we have an eyeball? We can do an eyeball there. Ooh. Krispy Kreme has Harry Potter donuts. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I maybe it's a Canadian thing, but Krispy Kreme, I don't prefer their style of donut. It's like filled with air, right? I guess we're so used to more cakey donuts, I guess. But I know Krispy Kreme tried launching a bunch of shops in Canada, and it didn't do as well as they had hoped. As Tim Hortons kind of shut them down. But it's like Starbucks in Europe, right? It doesn't do as well. You can't compete with the coffee that's there. Leafy greens. Try to have some light going through it. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to kind of figure out where the edge of the horn is going to be. Krispy Kreme is too sugary. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, Canada has Tim Hortons. That's right. However, there are other donut shops in Canada that are far superior to Tim Hortons. Trust me. We found one out where we are, and they only do donuts once a week, every Saturday. But damn, are they good! Like really, really good donuts. you know, not too sweet. You know, and you know, more cakey than hollow. They're not filled with air. Tim Hortons is in the United States. Yes, it is. Yeah, Starbucks. You know, Tim Hortons is the donuts as Starbucks is the coffee. it's just not. I wouldn't consider Starbucks like high end, right? Like it's I don't know. It's I find their beans too bitter. Like their beans are really, really bitter. And bitter doesn't mean better flavor, right? But I mean, there's some people that absolutely love it, right? So, and I'll never yuck another person's yum. Okay, this is starting. I can kind of see, you can start seeing it, right? We're starting to take shape. There's a little bit of finessing that we're doing here, but it's like slowly starting to build up. The highlight starts to form, and it's like, yeah, okay, this is starting to form. I like it. Okay, it's working. I think. The light catching stuff helps, right? What's my dog freaking out about? My God. Saphira's back. Hello, Saphira. There are Tim Hortons in the USA. Yeah, there is. It's just not. It's not. You know, it's like, oh, do you want to eat Canadian today? You didn't know that? Well, they're not everywhere. They're not everywhere, but they are in the States. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I saw on GamerCam's Discord. I saw that you put a picture of the deer that you saw. That was cool. Hello, my sweetie. Hi, back up. How you doing? Okay. Guys, I think my Poochie here needs to do some business. So we're going to take a little quick break. And he's going to go outside and do his thing. Okay? Because he did have dinner just before I started the stream. So I will be right back. Take this opportunity to maybe get yourself a drink or a snack, and we'll be back in like a minute or two. I'm just going to leave it on. If anybody comes into the channel, please welcome them. That's all I ask. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, back up. Let's go wee and potty. Want to do wee and potty? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay, let's go. Let's go wee and potty. Come on. That's good. I do apologize for the wait. Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay. Buckbeak says, if you have a Discord, I could send you some of the locations in the USA of Tim Hortons, if you like. Saphira. I believe Buckbeak is in our Discord, and the Adventures in the Legend Discord. You can even post it there. You're welcome to do that. Just do it in the community chat. He's on both. Yeah, he's on both of our Discords. Exactly. Cam, Saphira might not know who Cam is. Gamer Cam is a streamer that I do co-op streams with, sometimes on the gaming channel. And so Saphira, I think, has only been really exposed to my art streams, I believe. I can't recall seeing Saphira in the gaming streams, so. Oh, the wonderful music of Skyrim. Yeah, put them in the Discord. That'd be great to see. Be awesome. Okay. All right, I gotta get all. I gotta get where everything is. Oh, okay, here we go. We got the leaves are here. We're gonna go up and out. And kinda, I want to have like leaves kind of come out of the bottom. I think I want to have leaves hanging out of the bottom as well, which will be nice. I want to create that little bit of depth as well, that there's multiple layers to this. Boom. Yeah, the music from Skyrim is like, man, it's came out in what, 2011, and it's still like, just what a banger. So good. We've got a little horn here as well. We want to do the same color here as we did for the other horn. So good. Mass Effect has some good music as well. Right on. Okay. When I'm not working so much, I think what I want to do is I want to add an additional art stream, and get back to exploring some of our other subjects too. Doing more deep dives. I really miss doing the deep dives, guys. I love getting into the, that geeking out on a subject, right? That's what I loved about the comic shop. It allowed me to, explore that, that passion with, my people, so to speak, But I would really like to get back to doing that, just because it's been next to impossible with my current schedule. But I've got a contract ending in the third week of September, so and then I'm gonna be looking for work, guys. I'm not gonna have much going on then, so. So there is that, but other than that, okay. But I would like to do that, just because right now all I've been doing is a weekly art giveaway here on the channel. So deep dives were a lot of fun to watch. You were doing them, and I was listening to them in my night college class. Well, you're supposed to be listening to your class, Stephanie, not me. No, of course, you were doing it during class. You were doing it. I appreciate that you like them, though. That warms my heart. I love doing them. It's just a matter of finding that rhythm again, right? We had such a disruption with the move and all that stuff. There was a lot of added stress, and then some drama at work, and yeah, it's been hard getting back into it. But I do plan on doing it. I did talk about some different categories back in the Discord where we were going to separate different types of deep dives, and so the plan is to do that. It's just a matter of finding the time to get it going. But I'm going to have some time coming up, and the end of September. Also, like the gaming videos and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys have been enjoying the short 10-minute videos that I've been doing. Instead of one just like long stream and posting one and done, I've been kind of separating it into, you know, smaller, digestible videos. I did a playthrough of Split Fiction. We're still going through Split Fiction. We're getting closer to the end chapters. And I've got a bunch done. I just need to finish doing the thumbnails for the last half of that chapter, and then I'll post it in the Patreon and Discord for members to get early access. I do apologize. I'm just trying to get that done. Taking a little bit of time to do, but okay, that is. All right. Okay, we're gonna do bigger leaves here. We're gonna do bigger leaves. That's what we're gonna do. Get the idea done. Severe just put a lot of locations in the Discord. Nice. Saphira, do you get a kickback? The other thing I too also wanted to explore the possibility of I don't know, maybe sending out some sponsorship letters from for art suppliers. I think that would be kind of a cool. I've never done that. I guess I'm always with the fear that my channel's not big enough to justify them. I got to look at it from their point of view, right? My channel's so small. Why would they bother with a tiny ass, you know, art streamer like me, right? I was always under the impression, okay, if I can get to 1,000 subscribers, then that will be like, okay, now I can kind of go after some sponsorships. But you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send out some letters and to see if there's catch any fish, right? What's the worst they can say? No, or not answer at all. Then I'm still in the same boat I am in now. So there's no harm in trying it. But it'd be a great way to get some art supplies for sure. And try maybe some different things. I would like to reach out to stuff I'd like to use, though. I think that would be cool. I don't know. Okay, what am I doing here? What I'm finding I'm doing is that all the mist, I'm smudging back into it, so I'm losing all the darkness. Oh man, okay. So I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah, don't mind my rambling. It's very easy for me to kind of get lost in the music and just zone out and draw, right? But I feel like there's a responsibility for me to at least talk about either the drawing or something, or what I'm thinking of while I'm doing it. I'm, you know, as you guys probably know, I'm a bit of a stutterer, right? So it's practice. I need practice. And it's funny in gaming, when I get stressed too about something, you really start to hear me stutter. Oh my gosh. I can barely get my sentences out. I'm under duress. I'm not stressed. I'm under duress. Last night, I was doing a Sea of Thieves stream. And one of the objectives was we had to read a journal. And in this last patch or update, what they've done is they've increased the amount of enemies and the oftenness of their spawning on islands, like lots of skeletons and lots of phantoms that attack you and harass you while you're on the island. And so we had all read this journal. However, a member of our party, who is a newer player, Rev Jim, he had to read this journal. And it's at the very top of this hill. The very tippy top of on this island, and there's a spawning point there where they're constantly being attacked by what they call boom barrels, which are these things that will blow up in a massive AOE and kill everyone. It was a nightmare getting him up there to read the bloody thing, and I was getting so frustrated that I started yelling like I don't normally yell on the stream, but I'm getting mad and getting angry. And I kind of lost it a little bit. And so I think my stuttering was in full swing. But anyways. By the way, the first half of that stream, no one could hear my shipmates in the normally they hear the Discord. The Discord wasn't working, and so they were only hearing me. So I would start a sentence, and then I would get interrupted by one of them, and I'd just stop talking, and it just seemed so weird. So I do apologize for that. Big thank you, big ups. Thank you to Stephanie for pointing it out. She came into the stream and she's like, "Hey, I can't hear the other party members," and I'm like, "What?" So I'm gonna try. What I've done is I've recorded the parts that were missing off of Shipmate's stream, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remix it. I'm gonna do my best to remix it and post it up over the weekend, I guess. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I gotta do it when I'm not streaming, right? So, because it's gonna take all day. But I don't know if I should do it as a premiere or as like a real live upload. The thing is, there was a lot of people that watched that stream, so it's kind of like I don't want to delist it, but at the same time, I want them to watch. I don't know. These are the things that go on in my head. I'm just gonna post it, and if people want to enjoy, because there's a lot of funny stuff that happened, and a lot of funny stuff that my shipmates said that no one got to hear. So I'm gonna re-upload it and see, we'll see how it does. You mess up the English language even though it's your main speaking language. Yep. Yeah, it's English is probably one of the hardest languages. There's so many broken rules in it, right? Ooh, okay. Flowing so these are much bigger leaves, as you can see. Much bigger leaves on the side here. I'm not liking this. I think I need to fill in the background here a bit. There's that Oop, almost used the wrong one. Yeah, Elizabeth, they didn't, on the Discord, they, like, we're on the stream, you couldn't hear them at all from the very beginning. Unbeknownst to me, I was just like, because the bar was moving visually, I could see that it was working. So I assumed. But it's always that thing, that time you don't check, the time you don't, you know, that it always goes wrong, right? And all it needed to be was refreshed. That's all that needed to happen. Those silly things, right? All right, trying some different ideas here. I think what I'm going to do is, after I get this down, we're going to use some pen work and do some pen stuff. This is a tedious part. We got to take our time with it. We got to, make sure that we get everything kind of spelled out correctly. Adding some kind of leaf-like shapes. Now, what was I doing here? Am I doing lighter? Or am I changing it up? I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to go full chroma. I want to go full chroma on this side. Does that make sense? Light passing through it and stuff. But I think I'm going to go with a pen. And even a paint pen, too. See, this is all... okay. Smudging things everywhere. Let's just draw our shapes here. Leafy. Think leaf. Different shapes, different things. Sometimes leaves go in like threes, like that. Like you can see, like they're... Every leaf is different. Every leaf is... They're not like snowflakes, but there is a general shape. Like the maple leaf. And this is not a maple leaf dragon. How far do I want to go down? I don't know. I might block all that out, to be honest. But let's get our general ideas going on here. Okay, let's... There we go. Dragons from around the world. Yes, I'll do a Japanese maple dragon. Beautiful, beautiful leaf, maple leaf tree. All right. Okie-dokie. Yeah, Sky music rocks. It's awesome.
Elsa, I hope you like ice cream. 'cause
Hey,
you got
who's
one.
doing that? Rev Jim! How you doing,
Elsa,
buddy?
I hope you like ice cream because you got one.
We were just reminiscing about the Sea of Thieves night we had last night. Absolute riot. Trying to get that one journal on top of that hill. And I started getting mad. Oh my gosh. I was getting upset because we were constantly being bombarded with skeletons. How you doing, bud? I saw that you continued to play after we went off too. So, hope you had a good time with it. I'm happy that at the end of the day we were able to make. There was like a glitch. We couldn't see if we were getting money, but we're actually still earning in it, right? So, really cool. All right, here we go. Got that. Now, where's my lighter? Not lighter, but lighter. Oh, it's in my hand. Hello. You had so much fun. You played for 14 and a half hours. My bro, you have fortitude, my friend. My gosh, wow, amazing. That is some serious stamina. At that rate, I'm going to be the rookie when we play. I pretty much am. But I have a fun time with it. It's fun. It is a lot of fun. There's highs and lows in it too, I find. You know, there's intense, and then there's some chill moments, which is kind of nice. You lost more booty than you were able to turn in. Ah. That's half the fun, though. Otherwise, it would just be a cakewalk, right? Oh my gosh, this dragon. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're slowly kind of developing this guy. Slowly kind of forming, I guess. I feel like I need the pen. Okay, we're also definitely, that's going to be a moon here up at the top. Although it's kind of cool that being kind of faded in the background a little bit. Question, how do I retrieve this? I've smudged it all over the place. This keeps rolling across the paper, which is not helping. Okay. If I use an eraser, can I bring some of this back, please? Okay, I like that shape here. I like that line happening there. I know I did erase some of it, but I can go back. I need to sharpen it again. My God. I think that's what's missing is some linear line elements, which maybe I can achieve with a pen. This really should all be dark here. Woo! It's music, man. Oh. Okay. Let's highlights and shadow. That's what we need to do. So that's what we're gonna work on. Let's grab it. Nicer. Size is this too big? It's really detailed. Really detailed. What size we want? Bigger the better. It's okay. I think I've got better pens than that. Be able to do decent work, but I also want to be able to flip. Oh my god. Sorry. That's got an edge. That's a nice edge. I like that. Okay. Might use that one. Alright. Hi, back up. How you doing, buddy? How's my boy? How you doing? Are you doing good? Yeah? You excited? Yeah? You're a happy boy. Okay. Why did none of these work anymore? That for that. That's good. Stop, boy. You're so funny. You're so funny. You're so funny. Yes, you are. You're a funny boy. There we go. All right. All right. So these are the 3 pens we're gonna use. Okay. I've determined what. Hello. Hi. You want love? Oh man, unconditional love from a dog. You know, it's a beautiful thing. Okay. Zafira, you like diamond art? Oh, then you should check out Elizabeth. Elizabeth does diamond paintings on stream. Okay. Let's start with this. Darkness. Okay. That works. And then just testing stuff out just to see how it looks. Okay, not bad. Just so you know, if anybody wants to enter the giveaway, the bot isn't working right now. So what you need to do is you just need to write Toxin in chat without the exclamation point. And that will enter you in. I have to do it manually because the bot's not working. And if you put the exclamation point there, I won't see it. Back up, leave it. I see what you're going after. You're going after my slippers. So far too tempting, isn't it? Way too tempting for him. Okay, you chill. I like it when you chill, boy. I do like it when you chill. Okay. Hey, Ash, hail Ash, how you doing? You're lurking and loving the dragon? Ah, okay, cool. We do a giveaway, so again, this is a giveaway for tonight. But the only way you can enter is if you hit if you type Toxin in the chitty chat. So good to see you though. Trying to add a little bit more dynamic down there. All right, a little bit more darkness here too. Cool. And then under the brow as well. We need, you need those moments of dark, right? Kind of describe. There we go. Okay, I like that. That works out. This should be darkness 2. For sure. And then the tongue. We have the tongue to deal with. So it's a very high chance to win, guys. There's only 24 entries so far. You have a 1 in 24 chance with only 1 entry. Okay, and so the other teeth I'm going to have to do in dark, I think. These work. These pen. If not, I've got the other side. No, it's not going to work. Okay, so I need to... Where this pen's like out of ink. What the Picks me off. Get mad at my pens when they don't work. There we go. Now we get some teeth going on the dragon. Okay. A bit of a bigger nostril. please. Got other teeth going there. So what we've done is we've moved from the lighter to getting it to be a little bit dark, so you're seeing it kind of from the other side. And I wanted this to be darker too, but everything got smudged. I should say integrated. I did it on purpose. Yes, it's more integrated. Oh, we're good, Ash. We're good, Ash. I just wanted to make sure that you know about the giveaway. In order to enter to win, you need to type the word Toxin in chat. Right now, there's like a 1 in 24 chance. Pretty good odds. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. All right, so that works. So good. I wonder if I use a green pen, would that do what I want it to? Let's see. Maybe. So far, what we're doing is we're just kind of working some different greens and stuff like that into the leaves. I kind of want a little push and play with light and dark. With the leaves on the back. And so I'm using the differences between the pencil crayon and the pen to try to create different shades. So the colored pencil is resistant to the ink, right? but yet the Conte will absorb the ink. So I can kind of create a different look using it that way. It's interesting. It's interesting to me how much the wax will resist it. Kind of wild, actually. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Ash Williams has entered the giveaway. Woo! All right, Ash. I convinced you finally. All right, here we go. Like, why the hell not? It's free. That is not Ash. That's not what I typed. Let's try it again. There we go. Ash, you have officially been entered. For your chance to win an original piece of art that was drawn on a live stream, no doubt. Okay. That dynamic here. Now what we're going to do man, I kind of want it to be brighter here, and it's fading away. I believe the only way I'm maybe going to be able to achieve with it is with paint, possibly, because the Conte is not holding up. It keeps getting rubbed away. It's one of those things that, you know, we might have to go back into it. It's a pain, but it's not doing what we wanted it to, okay? Green in the horn as well. I guess it's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to take my paint pen and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do this moon. Outlined at least. Okay. Should I give it one more try? I'll give it one more try with the Conte. Maybe we just need to change it up. We need to add lights. What's the best way to do that? I mean, other than taking the actual pentagram itself I'm going in really deep. Oh man, I could build it up in layers, but that'll take forever. You know what? It's called mixed medium for a reason, right? Yeah, it is. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Okay, let's get out the brush. I'm gonna need a nice solid brush, and we're gonna grab some paints. And we're gonna make some colors. That's what we're gonna do. We are going to need aqua and white for sure. And I'm gonna probably have to put a little bit of yellow in it too. Such a beautiful song. What do I need? I need a little bit of yellow. Not too much though. Okay, where do I begin? Where do I begin? Not with this brush. I need a brush I can control a little bit more. That's really flowy. I need it's tinier. For the detail. No. Okay, see that difference there? My God, huge difference. Huge. It's what it needed. It needed something to really highlight it. Make it pop out a bit more. All right. Need more people on DLive? Platform needs to fix some things first. Yeah, it's a shame. It's not what it was. It'll never be what it was. Unfortunately, I've got some fond memories of DLive. It just... They've taken away so much from it that it's hard to... You can't give subs on YouTube. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you know what it is, too? You can't type a name and gift a sub to it, right? You have to actually have somebody... There might be people on DLive, but they're not talking, right? There's nobody texting. So if they don't write something, then you can't gift the sub. It's kind of... Now, you can, Rev, what you can do is you can gift subs to the channel, but I think they have them in... I don't think you can gift a single sub. They make it so that you have to gift like 5 or 10, right? They should fix that. They should make it so you can do any number of subs you want. They should change that. Oh, Stephanie appeared on DLive. Yeah, they should make it so that I think you should be able to gift the sub to, you know, anybody who has an account, right? Oh my gosh. That works, I think. Ish. far so good. What I want to do is add a little bit of blue to... Well, actually, I can go deeper on that, right? Can go a little bit wider, too. So that should give me... There we go. I went through the line, didn't I? Yes, I did. That's okay. We'll fix it. Okay. Now the moon's looking darker, which we don't want. And I wanted more green on that side, so we're going to do that. So, in order for me to get the mist and stuff like that up, so that is... Do I want to do green yet? Not yet. Still need to make more of this. Rest will do with the Conte, I think. I do need to have a brightness behind there too, though. It's never done. Okay. All right, I think it's working out a little bit better. I want that kind of smoke going across. And that's where I want a little bit of green. Where's that green? A little bit of green. Thanks, Buck. Appreciate that. Whew. Okay. Ah. Okay. Saphira, you are on the wheel. Yes. We did get you. We did get you. We saw that you did it earlier, and we added you to the wheel. You're on more than once, though, because you're an adventurer now, so... he looks like he's coming out of the clouds. Yeah, that's kind of that's the effect I'm going to go for. I am going to use a little bit of Conte as well to kind of make it even more like he's coming out. Out of the toxic clouds, I should say. But I need to add a little bit more vibrance to this moon here. White. Doing the man and the moon, as they say. There's almost a face. Almost a face. The rest I think we might do with Conte. Kind of the moon shape, right? Trying different things every stream, right? We try to do, you know, a different kind of way to approach it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If not, we adapt and we try to change it. Wet my brush. It's not creating the look I want. Okay, hold on. If I do that, maybe it'll work. Okay, that works. I'm trying to create that kind of like leafy look to it, but I want highlights here before I cover it up with Conte. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys think so. Like, the last thing I want is to do one that your guys are like, eh, he's done better. You know, that's, you know, my goal is to try to make the each one's going to look different, obviously. Like, and each one will be different for different reasons, and there'll always be ones that turn out better than others, obviously. That's just the nature of things. But and there's things that one person's going to like versus another, right? It could be even down to the color. Somebody prefers a color versus another color. So we are going to make a little bit more of a blending here. I just need, I'm going to use Conte for that. Change brushes again. More of a glowing eye as well. You weren't sure your brain is super fried? On what? On if you entered or not? Is that what you're asking? Yeah. No worries. That's what we're here for. We're here to help. We're here to help. Okay. Good. Okay, I want a little bit more chroma, and this is enough paint to do it. But I want to have a little bit more brightness coming through here. Okay. All right. Okay, so this has to dry. We're just gonna give it a little bit of a dry thing going on. I know I'm pushing time on it, but that's okay. Good. Now we're going to take our original color, the sky. Let me see. So it's a bit darker than I wanted. That's okay. We'll take some white and bring it back. Okay. Where's that other color? There it is. They want to do some like plants or something like that coming out there. I think is what would look good. This is going to be in the mist as well. Before I continue that, I need to do some details here. Ooh, okay. Nice. Okay. Starting to really kind of shine now. Yeah, we got kind of chin grass is what it is. Chin grass. Okay. Grass hanging off the mouth too. Gums. Ooh. Okay, now I wanted to do something here too, just to give it a little offset. Do I have a deeper one? Or screen? Whoa! Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I'm going on an adventure.
Hey, thanks for that follow-on kick as well.
I'm going on an adventure.
Damn. Thanks so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm going on an adventure.
We're doing an art giveaway. So I basically do this every week. Draw something and then I give it to a random viewer in chat. All right, doing some grass kind of up front. I want to create that little bit of dynamics that, like, also the size of the dragon, right? It really helps. Let me grab another one there. Appreciate that, Noisy Cloud. Nice. Were you just browsing the channels and happen to just stop by, seeing the JPEG or something? It's possible. I don't know. I do have more followers on Twitch than I do on Kick. Very possible. I do a lot of dragons. Okay. So if I do that, adding a little bit of different colors. You're new to Kick and still checking out the art category here. Definitely caught our eye. Aw. Appreciate that. Yeah, I do YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and DLive. Those are the platforms that I generally stream to. Let me grab a black. Where was that? Is that dry yet? These pens take a long time to dry too, sometimes. A bit annoying, but yeah, a little bit of black to pop it. When you say we, is that like are you like a couple or something like that, or a group that streams together? And do you do art yourself? I would assume so if you're browsing the art channels. Now it is traditional art, it's not digital, right? So I'm kind of using old school techniques. Okay, let's grab that other green I had. I don't like that edge. I want a little bit more green on this side. And a little bit of kind of again, we want that kind of idea that it's coming out of the clouds, right? Cool. We is just a crew brought over. A traditional artist as well. Nice. I salute you. Awesome. I would love to see some of your stuff. I have a Discord actually that you can post your work. I'd love it. I don't know if you use Discord or not, but it's a great way to network, great way to show off some of your stuff, and maybe get more eyeballs on your channel too. So I would love to see some of your stuff. Absolutely. But I will I usually after the stream I'll go through and I'll check out your channel and stuff too. Always looking to meet new artists. for sure. Cool. Dig the vibes? Nice. It's pretty chill. I mean, there's no... You're not going to find much drama here. It's pretty chill. Okay, so he's kind of... It's almost like the poison clouds kind of climbing out. I do kind of like that kind of... almost fisheye effect, which actually, by doing that, it makes the dragon look even more massive. Because if you've seen fisheye, it kind of... It magnifies certain things. This horn needs a little work, though. Where is that white? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with a... You know what? I'm not going to be able to do it with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that gel pen that I spent so much time looking for. And here it is. All right. There we go. So what we're doing now is we're putting on a little bit of a white highlight. White adds a lot of dynamics to your art. The more kind of, rule of thumb is kind of like the more white you can kind of incorporate into it, the more dynamic it could possibly add to the, or dynamics it can add to the drawing. It's not the same thing with, in all cases, right? It's not the whole... Just trying. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about what I'm doing at the same time, and I'm stuttering over my words. Because talking and drawing is hard, as some of you know. But okay, we got that. I need to have a little bit more. Well, this is get the ink going towards the end of the pen. You know what I mean? I'm trying to catch this, make it like it's catching the moonlight. I'm not succeeding here because my pen is getting clogged up. All right, this is what we want. This is what we want. Stuff to reflect off of. And this is where our highlight was going to be, so we're gonna really kind of concentrate on this being a little bit brighter. Oh, nice! Stephanie went over to your channel and checked you out. Woohoo! Nice! Awesome! Oh, he does a lot of hash mark stuff? Awesome, sweet. That requires a tremendous amount of patience. You do a lot of ink work then? Cool. Oh, I'm excited. And thank you, Stephanie, for popping over there and giving them a follow. Okay, I like that. Nice. So by that, now we got a little bit of moonlight on top. I like that. That's good. Nice. Sweet. Oh, they did a pumpkin balloon? Pumpkin balloon? That's awesome. Now this is kind of completely made up for me. A lot of this, I've been doing a lot of baby dragons and dragons on the channel for our giveaways. just because a lot of people tend to like them. So, just adding some edge light going on with the gel pen. My stuff tends to be mixed media, so I'll use anything that works. Paint, ink, Conte, charcoal, doesn't matter. I like experimenting with different types of mediums and stuff like that. Got me inspired to do some cross-hatching. Well, that's awesome. You're trying out Click. I guess you were originally from Twitch. Most people, you know, try different platforms. Never hurts, right? Skyrim's, oh yeah, Skyrim's like, it's fire. It's like, what do the kids say now? It slays. It's 2011. Bro, thank you. 2011, Skyrim still holds up. And best of all, you don't get hit with copyright strikes. Hey, Brenna, how you doing? Welcome. Hello. Or as we say on this channel, we say hail. We say hail to you. Want to bring attention to you, right? So, thank you for that lovely follow. Okay, so we have the dragon kind of coming out through the clouds. Roaring, looking pretty vicious. The temptation with a gel pen is to go too much, right? If I put too much, then it loses a lot, right? So you need to hold back a little bit and just go. We just want to hit the areas that would be glistening by the moonlight. If you do too much, it just becomes flat, right? Ruins the whole effect. So, although it's fun to do. It is fun to do. You gotta resist. We gotta resist it. Do I do this part? No, I'd leave that alone. We don't mess with that. Would the light be hitting there? Probably not. Just gonna add a little bit more, just a little specks and scratches. Again, just to separate it. I don't need to do too much. Don't need to do too much. All right. A little bit more up top here. So that would be catching the light a fair bit there. But yeah, these. Oh, you love the colors? Nice. You come from the Cody raid. I appreciate that raid so much. I will definitely be checking out your channel, especially if you guys are art streamers. I haven't yeah, Toxin. Oh, somebody entered the giveaway. Boom. All right. Noisy Cloud. You have officially entered. Brenna, you don't stream? No worries. Obviously you're interested in art though. Let me grab this. All right, Noisy Cloud, I'm entering you in on our wheel. So, oh, that is the wrong name. It didn't copy. Okay, let's do that again. Sorry about that. Let's copy and then paste. So, what we do is we do a battle royale. So we're gonna do we've got right now, what is it? 20 something names on the wheel. We spin the wheel until we get down to one winner. The last remaining name on the wheel wins the artwork. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right, I'm gonna scroll up and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Nope, looks like that is the only other entry. Okay, cool. You do art from coloring books and use markers. Nice. You know what? That's still art. It's still drawing. It's still coloring. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. All right, is there any other mist stuff we need to do? Probably on the bottom here. There we go. Now it's in the misty clouds. There we go. That's way more mystical, isn't it? It's encompassing the toxin and poison cloud of the green forest dragon, the massive mighty creature. All right. It's at this stage what we do is we sit back and we look at it for a little bit. We got to see if there's anything else we need to do this. Hail to that! Nice. All right. I'm not too unhappy. This moon. Does the moon need a little bit of love? A little bit of love, a little bit more glow, maybe? Problem is the texture of the paint is competing with the I want to create a bit of a glow here, but I need a clean rubbing tool, not rubber. Love dragons? Nice. Well, you're in good company. Little bit of love on the moon. It's one of those things that's like the sky tends to bleed into the moon a lot, especially in fantasy. I find that the edge is a bit hard, but at the same time, you want it to find a defined edge. Glow effect. I think it works. I think it works. It's not competing, right? It's not competing with the dragon. It just adds that there's a moon in the background. It could be a little bit brighter in the front, though. Yeah, I like that. It's not bad. Not bad. Cool. Ugh, crap. You can see like all the ones, those pictures down there, like those are all Halloween themed. We did it during the month of Halloween. We did a bunch of different, Universal monsters and things like that. Those are just examples of some of the stuff that was been done on the channel. All these were live streamed for the most part. The focal point is great. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's a pretty standard composition, right? You've got pretty much it's a triangle composition. It's not trying to break any rules here. But the interesting thing is that it's a mix of I like the mix of paint and Conte. Has an interesting the way they, you can kind of create different effects with it, right? But you get that texture that you don't get in digital work. There's a lot of brushes that simulate it and stuff like that, and there's a lot of concept stuff that works. But I do prefer traditional because that's what I was raised up doing, and it's more expensive to do it that way. But I love getting my hands dirty. I don't know. Stephanie says, wearing my ELFSAR embroidered V-neck t-shirt merch that I bought from your store today. What? What? Oh, that's so sweet. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. It's a very soft material. When I got the samples of it, I was like, oh, this is the one. This is the one. That's what chose me to go with Fourth Wall. There you can get original artwork as well as prints and some merch and stuff like that too. Does support the stream 100%. It basically all goes to me and helps with those art supplies and stuff. Okay. I think I'm pretty much finished with this drawing. There's not much I really want to add to it, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with this turnout. I'm looking at it on stream and just making sure. Yeah, I love this. I love this part. The mist, the way this works. I'm gonna have to remember how I did that and try it again on other stuff because I really, really enjoyed that. I'm really bad at posting on Instagram. I apologize. I barely give it any attention. I do drop a picture or two every now and then, but I'm terrible at it. But I appreciate that follow. Thank you. How much time? Well, we started the stream. I did an intro and then we got into drawing the dragon. So it's been about what, 3 or 4 hours, I guess, possibly. We got to do a giveaway, guys. I'm running late. Yes, last opportunity, guys. All you have to do is write Toxin in the chat to enter into the giveaway. You have a very high chance of winning here because there's not very many names. What do we got? We got 26 names or something like that. I'm giving this away. This piece right here is being given away tonight, right now. So, here, I'll even, let me switch this over. Blech. Where is this? Move that there. Okay, let's go. Should we go to the giveaway screen? Yeah, we should. Okay, what are we doing? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All you gotta do is type Toxin. You'll get entered into this wheel here. This wheel is a Battle Royale style. We are gonna be spinning this thing until we get down to one name left. You guys are battling it out for the drawing. That's right. I'm not just giving it away. You gotta defeat all your other opponents. What happened to my camera? Fuck. Oh, you know why? Because I took back about to pee. My camera is facing the wall. Hello. Hi. There we are. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Let me try this again. You probably can't even hear me because I'm not even speaking into the mic. That's more like it. All right. Hail there and welcome. Oh, the lights are so damn bright though. Oh my god. I gotta for this is so cool. I gotta put on my sunglasses. There we go. Damn. Yeah. Okay. Like we do each and every night, if there's somebody out there that really loves the drawing and would like to buy it before we do the giveaway, they can snatch the drawing before anyone gets a chance. You've got a slim opportunity. However, when we start spinning the wheel, you can't buy it. It's already starting. Okay. All right. So now, price is $100 US if you're curious what to buy the drawing anyway. What we do is we see if there's anybody else out there that wants to jump into the giveaway. If not, we are going to spin between, I guess, 26 names on the wheel here. I'm just going to have a little bit of a drink before we begin. All right. Let's start, shall we? This dragon has been summoned now into full glory. Now it's time to see which one of you brave souls will claim it. All names are going onto this list, and we'll let fate decide who the final champion of tonight's giveaway is going to be. All right? If there's no more entries, we're going to start shuffling the deck. And I do a shuffle of 5 times. We're going to shuffle the names that are listed here. Good luck to everyone, yes. Excuse me. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, names have been completely shuffled. Let's begin. Yes, Nosy Cloud was added. Yes. Big shout out to GamerCam on Patreon. But you are our first devoured participant by the dragon. But don't worry, you have 2 more entries to win. Ba-boom. We've got MAUK23 from Patreon. Unfortunately, that is her one and only entry. She has been devoured by the toxin, overcome by the poisonous. My dog is laying at my feet. Oh my god. Oh, the lovely SuperStar from Patreon. You have been denied. Keep it spinning. Keep it spinning. It's a lovely dragon. It'll look great on a wall. The one who developed the bot that wasn't working today. Normally, I have it as an automatic entry. You just have to type an exclamation point word, and it does it for me. I don't even have to add the names. Tonight, it wasn't working, so we're doing it old school. Mr. Potato Time, get out of here. You're not getting the drawing. Here we go. Spin that wheel. Win the dragon. SuperStar. You only have 1 more chance, SuperStar, or you're toast. This poisonous green gas. Also from Patreon, we have Ace Hardcore. You'll notice a lot of names from Patreon. I do have incentives on Patreon that, depending on your level, you get multiple entries each and every giveaway, and I do it almost every week. Saphira Thorn from YouTube. Much love, Saphira. Our brand new YouTube member. Thank you so much. Comtech from Patreon. All right. It's getting interesting now. What do we got left? We got what? I can't read. Oh, we've got the first elimination from Stephanie Thompson from Patreon. What's up, Stephanie? Keep it going. Oh! Comtech. I believe that is the last entry for Comtech. I believe so. Comtech has not, or has been, eliminated. Let's keep it going, shall we? Oh, Stephanie's getting hit again. Stephanie has, we have to remove you. However, you do have multiple chances to win. As you are a proud supporter of the channel, I thank you. This dragon is, oh yeah, it devours everybody, including multiples, like Stephanie Thompson again. Holy crap, that is back to back to back. That is not what you want. If you're gonna hide, don't hide in the toxin. Yeah. The forest is okay, but you gotta get away from those green clouds. Oh, noisy cloud! Oh my god, on the edge, on the edge, on the edge! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That is a close call. That is a close call. You almost rolled a 1. All right, GamerCam. I think has GamerCam been like completely? No, he's got one more chance, guys. One more chance. All right. You want critical hits, but you want critical hits at the end. Oh, it's going to be Elizabeth or Ash Williams. It is landing on, oh, Elizabeth by a hair. Now, Elizabeth is probably our most luckiest winner out there. She's been following the channel for 4 or 5 years now and has won, what is it, 22, 23 different drawings from me on the channel. She can open up a gallery, is what we say. And before, some people were joking coming into the chat saying, congratulations, Elizabeth, before before the competition ever started. However, Elizabeth won, what was it, not last week, but the week before? So we have a monthly cap. If you win, you don't get a chance to win automatically until the start of the next month. However, if you're here live, you always get an entry, such as Elizabeth today. And I'm sorry to say, Elizabeth, you didn't make it, but I'm not to worry. The show must go on. What do we got left? We got 12. A baker's dozen? No, that's 13. Elizabeth the 23rd, that's right. GamerCat has been officially eliminated. Game over. Game over for GamerCat. Oh boy, 11 names left on the wheel. We're going to the top 10, guys. Who's making it the top 10? Top 10. You get some free artwork. Buckbeat. Harry Potter Buckbeat, man. He got to like third not that long ago. Wasn't his night. Okay. I'm sorry, Buck. Top 10. We're in the top, this is the big leagues now. This is the part of the Battle Royale. This is the Battle Royale when it becomes the final circle. That's right. The cloud of Toxin is slowly going around you. There can only be one survivor. It's Highlander rules. Ooh, Stephanie. How so? Oh my gosh. You've been getting a lot of eliminations lately, Stephanie. You have 2 more chances to win, though. 2 more chances. That's not bad. All right. Number 9. Love Potion number 9 goes to Just Rev for his gifted son. Thank you. Let's keep it spinning, shall we? We're on number 8. Is 8 enough? Ooh! Noisy Cloud. I appreciate you participating. I apologize that it was a one and done, but you got it to number 8. That is impressive, sir. That is impressive. I hope it won't be the last time you join us for a giveaway. I'm sorry, Rev. I'm sorry. He's like, I'm dead. Your existence is going to make this dragon live longer. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's rip off that bandit. Let's keep going. What else is we? Oh, is it Ash? Ash Williams? Ash Williams has become Ash. For reals. She's been burnt. The toxin burns. All right, guys. Ooh, we're in the final stages now, aren't we? One of each color? No, almost. Ooh. Okay. I thought it was going to be Superstar, but it's not. It's Stephanie Thompson. Stephanie, you only have one more chance. Now we're down to the top 5. Top 5. These are the elite competitors here. Top 5 was between Tumbleweed, Superstar, Danny G, Stephanie Thompson, and Saphira Thorne. Wow, well, there's a lot of S's there. A D and a T. All right, let's go. I can't look. This is an opportunity for me to also say thank you to everybody here. Everybody that joined me for the stream. Tumbleweed got tumbled out of here from D-Live. I'm so sorry, man. And big thanks also to Just Rev from last week, because Just Rev gifted Tumbleweed that subscription. So even though he wasn't here live, he still got an entry on the wheel. Much love to Just Rev. All right. It's a four-way. It's a fatal four-way. We have Superstar Danny G, Stephanie Thompson, and Saphir Thorne. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh, Stephanie. Oh my gosh. Stephanie's always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Oh, okay. We have Danny G, Superstar, and Saphira Thorne. Ooh, Saphira Thorne has won a couple times. Superstar's won a couple times. I think Danny G has only won once, if memory serves. Saphira's like, that's a wrap. Saphira's like, I'm hanging on. You shouldn't have said something, Saphira. The dragon knew where you were and devoured you. Nom 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 nom. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Okay, so we've got a fight here between Danny G and Superstar. My goodness. Let's spin it. Let's spin it. It's an elimination wheel. Oh my god! Danny G! Danny G won! Danny G! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Danny G has wanted a dragon from the start. She's never got one. She finally got a dragon. Congratulations, Danny G! Congratulations! Woo! That's amazing! Oh, awesome. I hope she's going to be happy with this toxic dragon. I really do. Watch while I'm going to find out the green's her least favorite color. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh man. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Woo. Thank you guys for being here. Honestly, I really, really appreciate it. Man, I guess thank you all for being part of this art adventure. Huge shout out to my amazing patrons, of course, for supporting the stream. You guys make the legendary nights possible, right? If you want to support the Art Forge, check out my shop at elfsar-shop.fourthwall.com. That's elfsar-shop.fourthwall.com. One more time. elfsar-shop.fourthwall.com. Join the guild on Twitter, Blue Sky, or our Discord, where you can share your art and stay connected. And remember, adventurers, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Every line drawn brings you closer to greatness. May all your hits be criticals and your art adventures legendary. Until next time.